remember that Schley now, okay?
Yep. No, I never read that.
Kate's got surgery. She's doing good. Goes to ACL.
Welcome to Columbus Catholic High School here in Marshfield, Wisconsin, as we get set for Cloverbelt East girls basketball as the Loyal Greyhounds come into town to take on the Columbus Dons. I'm Steve Ockenick here to take you through this one. Big matchup here. I mean, we say that every week, but when you have 6 teams all within a couple games of each other, you're going to have big games every single time out, and that's the case in the Cloverbelt East for girls basketball this year. So as we take a look at the standings, Neillsville, top of the conference, 7-1 overall, 7-1 in conference. Colby now sits in second, 7-2 with a big win over Columbus Catholic on Friday night in the snow. Loyal comes in at third at 6-1. Then you have Columbus, Gilman, both tied at 5-3. Owen Withy's 3-5. Spencer 2-6. Greenwood 1-7, and then Granton sits at the bottom at 0-8. So a tight race here for the Cloverbelt East title. We're about 8 minutes and 45 seconds from tip on this one. We're going to take a look at the Loyal Greyhounds here. Loyal, we talked about their conference record. They're 6-1 in conference. They're 1 loss to Neillsville. They are 9-2 overall in the 9-2 overall. They are led in scoring by Remy Geiger, averaging 19.4 points per game. Bailey Bravner comes in second at 9. Kayla Bremer 7.9 a game. So Remy Geiger, a huge part of their offense. In fact, in statistics released just today by WIS Sports, as they compile statistics for state basketball, Remy Geiger leads the state in three-point shooting average. She's averaging 51.4% on the year from three-point range. Obviously, she would prefer not to participate in the three-point shooting contest because being at state, but the top 2 shooters for each division that are not competing at the state tournament get to compete in the three-point shootout prior to the start of Championship Saturday down there in Madison. So big opportunity there. We'll have a full recap of all of those tomorrow morning for you. So check out Sports on Focus on Facebook as we break down all of those names there. So that's the Loyal Greyhounds. Taking a look at Columbus Catholic, we saw them Friday night. Early game, 6 o'clock start in the snow. Columbus was ready. I wouldn't say Colby was. Columbus got out to an 11-2 lead. Ended up losing that game 52-47. They are led by another good three-point shooter, Addison Byral, 19.6 points a game. Emily Jasinski, 8.3. Annika Brown, 6.3. So similar looking statistics between these two teams. Very similar style between the two. We're going to take a look at what happened Friday night up there in Colby and we'll be back in just a second. Emma Peavy gets it around to Underwood, to Krebsbach. Krebsbach for 3, no. Back up, yes. That one is Haley Volker. Break the line, gets it to Volker. Volker 3, front rim, no. Rebound comes down to Megan Kibble. Kibble to Byral. Byral up for 2. 3 now pulls it down, now steps back again. Thought about a 3, no. Down low, Kibble up, yes. Megan Kibble for 2. For as rough of a start as Colby has had here, they are lucky as it is taken away again. Kibble to the front court. Down the lane, up, yes. Megan Kibble, 2 more, and we are going to get a timeout. Colby, up, no. Gets her own rebound, back up, no. Gets her own rebound again, back up, yes. Emma Peavy with the last 4 points. Coach Wilczek for Columbus is absolutely incensed there wasn't a foul call there as Peavy gets it into the corner. Peavy gets knocked down, no call, gets it to Volker. Volker, jumper up, yes. Haley Volker with 4, and just like that, it is a 3-point game. 6-0 run, and now Coach Wilczek wants to take the timeout. He'll take a 30 as they get it out to Peavy. Peavy kicks it out. Jumper, Volrath, yes. Olivia Volrath has 4. Kibble, down low Jasinski. Jasinski immediately double teamed. Tries to throw it up and it goes in. Good just effort play there from Emily Jasinski to just kind of find a little bit of an opening there to just... either way it stands as Brown drives in, up, yes. Annika Brown, and we see a little mini run here as 1 point game. Colby still leading. Jasinski's second free throw upcoming. That free throw comes and she nails both. We are tied at 44, 3:18 remaining. Gets it around to Byro. Byro working on Meyer. Byro driving baseline. Kicks it out on the floor. Picked up by Peavy. Emma Peavy quickly to the front court. Peavy driving down the baseline. Up, yes! Beautiful play, Emma Peavy. Second time she's done that in this half. Holding gets it to Peavy. Peavy dribbles it into the corner, kicks it back out. Krebsbach. Krebsbach back to Peavy. 1:48 remaining. Peavy three. Yes! Emma Peavy, three-pointer, 5-point lead. Colby just like that. 5 points from Emma Peavy. 30-second timeout. Columbus, 1:37 remaining. 49-44. Colby with the lead. It comes down into the hands of Krebsbach. That will do it. Colby escapes with the 52-47 win. All right, here post. All right, so tough one there for Columbus on Friday night. Another note on this one, if you're looking at your schedule thinking, wait, no, Columbus girls don't play tonight. This game was actually supposed to be played 2 weeks ago on Thursday and was postponed due to the ice storm that we had roll through that day. So this is a makeup game. Haven't had too many of those yet this year, but this is a makeup game from then. So we are about 3 minutes from the start of this one, taking a look at our schedule for the rest of the week. Big games all around and an interesting doubleheader tomorrow night. Don't know if it's a fluke of the schedule or planned, but at 5:45 tomorrow night, the Stratford Tigers, number 2 ranked team in the state, Division 4, the boys, take on one of the Division 3 powers, Gale Electric Trempealeau. So that game's at 5:45. Then after that one, we get a conference, Merriwood Conference girls game, Stratford and Wausau Newman, taking a look at the very good Wausau Newman squad that both of these teams will most likely run into in the playoffs at some point. So that is tomorrow night from Stratford. First game 5:45, second game about 15-20 minutes after the end of the first. Also tomorrow, take a look at the the Spencer Rocket boys again, as they will travel to Auburndale for a big non-conference matchup with the Auburndale Apaches. Off Wednesday, Thursday night, more Columbus sports as the Spencer Columbus Rockets, our wrestling team, will be hosting Neilsville Grant and Loyal. Big showdown there in the Cloverbelt, as both those squads will match up there in Spencer. And then Friday night, another doubleheader, this time from the Bozen Company Fieldhouse in Marshfield, as the Marshfield Tigers host the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. That girls at 5:40, girls at 6, boys at 7:45. Also that day, I'll take a look at the the first place boys team in the Great Northern, as the Anago Red Robins come into town to take on the Medford Raiders. Both those games on Friday. You can find links to all those games at onfocus.news/sports, plus our schedule going forward. So a lot going on here the next this week, a lot going on the rest of the season. We are coming up on 1 month to the start of the playoffs, so keep tuned. A lot of big games coming up. We are going to turn it over to the Columbus Band and then the wonderful PA announcer here, Joe Byro, to give us starting lineups and our national anthem.
good evening, and welcome to basketball night here at Columbus Catholic High School. Tonight, in an Eastern Cloverbelt Conference matchup, the Greyhounds of Loyal High School will take on your Columbus Stars. We would ask that if you're able, that you please stand, remove your hats for an opening prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Lord, may everything we are and everything we do be a prayer to you. Let these athletes, coaches, and officials help to compete with strength, courage, and endurance. Help us all to fulfill our potential today, and help us to draw ever closer to you. For you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. We would ask that you please remain standing to honor America and those defending your freedom for the playing of our national anthem, played by the best band in the land, your Columbus High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Tom Zimmerman. simple rules here in Columbus. Good standing here at the right of the hall. Everybody else, we let the coaches know what the players play and the officials appreciate. Your job is pretty simple. You be loud, you be proud, but you be positive. Let's play some groups.
Joe Byro, one of the best in the area when it comes to introducing and getting the crowd riled up. Here's we are ready for basketball. First tip comes down, goes to Loyal. Loyal will get the first possession as Remy Geiger brings it to the front court. Over into the corner, Savannah Schley. Schley over the head of Geiger, out of play, turnover to Columbus. First turnover of the game goes to Loyal. Possession arrow also pointing to Columbus. As we see Kibble bring it to the front court. Kibble hands to Annika Brown. Brown gets it to Addison Byro. Byro, three-pointer off the back rim. No, ball on the floor, tied up. Taken away, that is Jasinski. Jasinski gets it back out to Megan Kibble. All the way around, ends up back in the hands of Kibble. Kibble back up top. This is Holly Dean. Dean back over to Byro. Byro, another three. Off the rim, no. Rebound comes down. That'll come into the hands of Bailey Bravner. And Loyal brings it back up with Remy Geiger. Geiger to Lidner here right in front of the student section. Back up top to Schley. Around to Geiger. Geiger, cross-court Lidner. Lidner, three-pointer. Misses everything. Rebound brought down by Jasinski. Gets it to Byro. Byro will bring it to the front court. Byro, quick pass ahead. That is Brown. Gets it to Dean. Dean takes a dribble. Gets it to Byro. Byro holding. Guarded by Lidner. Byro gets it back up top. That is Kibble, who hands to Brown. Brown into the lane, floater up, no, rebound comes down. That's Bravner. Bravner tipped away, ends up in the hands of Jasinski. Jasinski gets it to Kibble. Columbus, resets the half court. Back around to Jasinski, gets it out to Byro. Byro driving in the lane, floater up, no, rebound, and that's going to be a foul, and I believe that's going to go against, yes, that'll go against Savannah Schley. That is her first personal, first team foul. Reaching over the top there. Pretty easy call even from how far away I am here, high above the gym here at Columbus Catholic. But Columbus to inbound, gets it into Dean. Dean holding, gets it here to Brown. Brown down low Jasinski. Jasinski turns up, no, rebound. Jasinski up again, foul, and that will send Jasinski to the line for two. See who that foul is on. 22. Kayla Bremer, her first, team second, and we are going to get a timeout here early. 2 free throws upcoming. The timeout, I'm not sure who called it, but we will take it with them. I will try and determine that. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Is that Loyal time? First free throw, no good. That was a Loyal timeout. It is still 0-0, 6:28 left here, first half. As we see Jasinski looking for the second free throw. Back rim, no. Rebound comes down into the hands of Emma Kibble. Or Emily, well, jumper, no. Rebound finally corralled, and now we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go against Holly Dean. Holly Dean commits her first, team first. And we see full court press here from Columbus. We saw that in the JV game if you were watching here. Now we're having a conversation here. The officials are. One of the officials, I don't know if it's a number issue or our official is talking to the official scorer at the scorer's table. Now we see the other officials being called over. We saw this in the JV game where a player was listed incorrectly on the official roster, and it was a technical for Loyal. Now we see, it looks like, again, similar conversation here as they're discussing something with the official scorer and Joe Byrol, the PA guy. So I'm not sure exactly what the discussion is, but Okay, looks like it's nothing. I'm guessing it was just a misprint in the scorebook maybe, or not quite sure exactly what it is, but discussion over. We are back to playing basketball as Loyal inbounds it. Schley trying to break the press, has to pull it back out, gets it across to Bremer. Bremer gets it ahead. Lidner's going to be knocked down. Ball's going to go out of play to Loyal, or to Columbus. Turnover for Loyal. That's 2 turnovers already for Loyal. We are still scoreless, 16-10 remaining. Columbus looking to get it in against another full court press. They do, and this is Kibble. Kibble, ball slips through her legs, picked up by Geiger. Geiger to the front court. Geiger slows it down, gets it over to Lidner. Lidner holding. Strong defense here from Dean. Gets it up top, Schley, around to Geiger. Remy Geiger holding on the far side. She dribbles back and forth, trying to break free. Passes it up. Nobody paying attention. Into the tipped back by Schley. Avoid that, but right into the hands of Holly Dean. Dean hands it back Brown over to Byrel there. Byrel, a little bit of pressure, loses her dribble. That ball's going to go out of play. Turnover Columbus to Loyal. So 15:38 remaining, 3 turnovers already, 2 fouls, and 0 points. Can you tell it's a Monday? As the ball gets into Remy Geiger. Geiger quickly to the front court, Schley. Schley into the lane, gets through the hands of Bailey Bravner, out of play. 3rd Loyal turnover here of the first half. In the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So definitely something Coach Reith is going to want to have a conversation about soon, because they've thrown away a couple good opportunities here. And now we're going to see a turnover there as Megan Kibble, one too many steps trying to get the pass off and turns it right back over to Loyal. So that is now 5 turnovers between the two teams, 3 on Loyal, 2 on Columbus here in the early going. As we see Geiger get into the front court, gets it to Lidner. Lidner, down low, Bravner, up, no, rebound comes down Byrel. Addison Byrel pushing quickly to the front court. Byrel holding, now driving into the lane, shot blocked. No, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call, I thought that was a block, but they're going to call a foul. That one's going to go against Lidner, her first, team 3rd. So Byrel will go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw around and out. And we've still, as it's 2 minutes and 53 seconds, assuming if Byrel can finally break into the points here. Second free throw upcoming for Addison Byrel. That one goes in, and we have points. Columbus gets on the board. 1 point in the first now 3 minutes of this one. Gets it back out Geiger. Geiger into the corner, Lidner. Lidner driving baseline, cut off. Tries to get it out, turns it over. Byrel quickly to the front court. Byrel dribbling. Now she'll dribble it back out and slow it down. 4 Loyal turnovers, that ball. And then Byrel loses it out of bounds, turns it right back over to Loyal. 7 turnovers, and we are not even 4 minutes into this one. In Lidner. Lidner has to stop, pick up her dribble, gets it back to Geiger. Geiger back across to Lidner, across the timeline, and they set the half court. Lidner holding right in front of us. Lidner has to pick up her dribble, cross to Geiger. Geiger tipped away Addison Byrel, but it will stay here. Good play, Addison Byrel. Get a hand on that one. If she hadn't, Bravner had a clean look at the basket. Geiger to inbound. Geiger looking, heavy defense. Very good defense here from Columbus so far. Cross court. Bravner up, no, rebound, up, yes, that is Abril Kubista, 2 points, and pressure coming here as they try and break it to Annika Brown. Brown ahead to Byrel. Byrel quickly to the front court. Byrel shot, no, rebound Brown. Annika Brown with the rebound, and she will travel, turn over to Loyal. Both teams now with 4 turnovers here in the early going. Again, this full court press that we've seen from Columbus so far in the early going is they get it back to Schley. Schley works into the press, gets it to Lidner, who gets it quickly to Geiger. Geiger breaks it. Geiger in the front court working on Holly Dean. Geiger dribbles back out as we see a zone look here from Columbus, a little 2-3 zone. We saw that for a bit during the Colby game. Geiger looking to drive baseline, gets around, kicks it out. 3, Lidner, no. Rebound comes down to Kubica, taken away by Brown, now taken back by Schley. Schley up, yes! Savannah Schley, beautiful play there, just pulled that ball away and went right to the basket, got the layup. Easy points there for Savannah Schley. As Addison Byrell working, she has to pick up her dribble, gets it out to Brown. Brown holding near the center circle. Brown gets a screen from Jasinski, gets it to Kibble. Kibble tries to drive the lane to Byrell. Byrell dribbles it back out, gets it out to Kibble, back up top to Brown. Brown pushing near side, tipped by Geiger into the hands of Addison Byrell. Byrell thought about the 3, gets it over to Dean. Dean driving into the lane, she falls down. Ball is loose into the hands of Remy Geiger. Geiger ahead. Nope, they're going to get Geiger for the travel. She slid her foot. And that is a couple turnovers. So Columbus gets the turnover there. Loyal gets the turnover on the travel. 10 turnovers and 12:47 remaining in the first half. Gets it into Byrell. Byrell gets it back to Kibble. Megan Kibble breaks gets to the front court. Gets it out back to Brown. Brown working, gets it out to Moore. Byrell. Byrell 3-pointer, back rim, no. Rebound. Floose ends up in the hands of Savannah Schley. Gets it ahead to Geiger. Geiger gets it across the timeline, and they set the half court. Around here, Bravner. Bravner holding. Bravner back up top to Kubica. Back to Bravner. Bravner up top, Schley around Geiger. Remy Geiger will dribble it back towards the center. Now we're going to get offensive foul. Okay, call from underneath, away from the ball. That's against number 22. Kayla Bremer, her second, team 4th. So, and that is another Loyal turnover. So that is now 6 on Loyal. Gets the ball into Byrell. Byrell holding. Now she looks and makes a run for the half-court line and gets it across. She has to pick it up, hands it to Brown. Brown into the lane, and she's gonna travel. So now 6th turnover on Columbus. Loyal will get the ball back. Lost her footing there in the lane as we see number 32, Jenna Kibble check in. Addison Byrell will get a rest. So they get the ball into Geiger. Full court press here still from Columbus. As they get it across Geiger. Geiger breaks the press into the front court, into the lane, gets it over to Kubica, tipped out, ends up in the hands of Bravner. Bravner around Geiger. Geiger looking, gets it back up top. Schley gets it around Bravner. Cross court, tipped right into the hands of Remy Geiger. Could have been really bad there, but Geiger able to collect that one up. Geiger gets it back now. She's looking to drive, and now we're going to get a 3-second violation. That one's going to go against Natasha Telrock's 7th Loyal turnover. Columbus to inbound. Gets it in. We have ahead Brown. Brown looks, gets it over to Moore. Moore, jumper from the free throw line. Good. Kelsey Moore gets on the score sheet, cuts the lead to 1. And with 11:16 remaining, it is 4-3. And that also breaks a significant streak as Telrock will travel. Telrock saw the clear line to the basket, got a little too excited, didn't quite get that ball on the ground in time, and she travels. Another Loyal turnover. That is 8. Ball tipped as it goes in, but ends up in the hands of Annika Brown. Brown to the front court. Brown looking to work, gets into the lane. Down the lane, up, no, gets her own rebound, up, she's fouled, she will go to the line for 2. Annika Brown draws the foul on the rebound. That foul goes against 14. That one does go against number 14, Savannah Schley, her second, team 5th. So that sends Annika Brown to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw up, bounces around and in, and we are tied at 4. As we see Lidner check in. and number 15, Abril Kubica, check out. And then also Addison Byrol checks back in. Jasinski gets a rest. Second free throw, good for Brown. And Columbus gets their first lead since 1-0 very early in this one. As we see Schley get across, she's double teamed, tries to get it across to Geiger, out of bounds, another Loyal turnover. That is 9. And we are going to get a full timeout. Coach Reith, he wants to talk this over. 5-4 Columbus, 10:51 remaining. We'll be back after this. Winner drawn in the 50-50, and honestly, if I was Loyal right now, I would be buying a lottery ticket. You've committed 9 turnovers in the first 7 minutes of this game, and yet you're only down 1. That is partially due to the fact that Columbus isn't far behind with 6 turnovers, partially as there's just been not the best shooting here tonight, as obviously the odd Monday game wasn't on the schedule, as Columbus gets it in off of the Loyal timeout, and Kibble will bring it to the front court. Oh, get that right. Now we see a travel and another Columbus turnover. The officials here tonight really keeping an eye on some of those violations that maybe you wouldn't necessarily see. Like, you don't too often see a 3-second violation called, as we saw earlier on Loyal. Geiger needing to break the press, gets it over to Schley. Schley gets it back to Geiger at the circle, and she will set the half court. Here near side, Lidner. Lidner gets it across Schley into the corner, Geiger. Geiger guarded by Byrol. Gets it back up top to Schley, over to Lidner. Lidner gets it down low, up, Bravner. Yes. Excuse me, was that No. Yes, Bravner. Had a hard time seeing in all the traffic down there. I saw the 4, wasn't sure if it was a 3 or a 1 in front of it, but no, it was a 3. Bailey Bravner gets the basket, gets Loyal back to lead at 6-5. Byrol down the lane, up, no, rebound taken down. That is Savannah Schley. Schley pushes quickly to the front court. Schley holding, gets it around to Geiger. Geiger gets it back to Schley. Schley gets it down low, and that's going to be a foul. And that one's going to go against number 32, Jenna Kibble, her first, only the second on Columbus here. As she just reached over, as we see Holly Dean and Emily Jasinski check in for Columbus. We also see Savannah Schley get a rest. It's like Natasha Telrock checks in for her. Cross court to Kubica. Kubica back to Geiger. Geiger 3, no. Ball on the floor, taken down by Jasinski. Emily Jasinski with the rebound. Columbus quickly to the front court. Brown down the lane, and they're going to get a block on the floor. On the floor before the shot. That one is going to go against Remy Geiger. Her first, team 6. So with 9:22 remaining, next Loyal foul sends Columbus into the bonus. So looking to inbound, they get it into Dean. Dean jumper, yes. Holly Dean gets on the score sheet and gives Columbus back the lead, 7-5. Lidner gets it back to Geiger. Geiger breaks the press. Geiger gets ahead, breaks out of the double team, gets it back up top. Bravner around Lidner. Lidner holding. Now gets it back to Bravner. Bravner back to Geiger as they move it around the 3-point line against this 2-3 zone. Geiger back to the top. Gets it around, ends up in the corner to Lidner. Lidner holding, gets it back to Bravner. Bravner back to Lidner. This 2-3 zone, trying to break down this 2-3 zone. Cross court to Remy Geiger. Geiger trying to drive, quickly double teamed, has to dribble it back out, gets it to Bravner, around to Lidner. Lidner holding, gets it back Bravner, back around to Geiger. Geiger, 3, off the front of the rim, no. Rebound comes down to Addison Byro. Very good defensive set there for Columbus as they just were not letting Loyal get anything to the basket. Now Byro working, gets it to Dean. Dean around to Annika Brown. Brown back up top to Kelsey Moore. Moore gets it back to Addison Byro. Byro holding, looking to drive, guarded by Lidner. Back up top, Brown. Brown holding. Now she tries to drive, gets it to Byro in the lane. She goes up with it, yes. Addison Byro has 3. Loyal quickly to the front court, down low Telrock. Telrock fake, up, yes. Natasha Telrock for 2. 9-8 Columbus with the lead, gets it into Byro. Almost could have easily been taken away as they kind of rolled it to Addison Byro, but Brown will break the press. Brown here near side Dean. Dean dribbling towards the lane, has to pick up her dribble, gets it to Moore. Moore dribbling around, has to get it back up top to Dean. Dean over to Annika Brown. Brown looking to get in, loses her dribble. Geiger on the floor. Also had Geiger on the floor, so she couldn't really do anything with it. Brown down the lane, gets it out. Moore jumper, no. Rebound comes down to Geiger, and we're going to get a foul. That one's going to go against Holly Dean. Holly Dean commits her second, team third. As we see number 12, Tylee Breck check in for Loyal, and number 32, Jenna Kibble, and number 12, Megan Kibble check in. And now we're going to get a timeout. Columbus, full timeout. We will take it with them. 7:14 remaining. 9-8 Columbus with the lead.
Hey, sports fans, if you're looking for the best chair in the house, come down to R&R Flooring and Furniture in Spencer. We carry Franklin Furniture, Lang Furniture, Serta recliners, Simmons recliners, electric chairs, chairs that have phone chargers in. That is the best chair in the house. Come down and see us. We also have these sports tables and anything you want. Brewers, Bucks, Badgers, come on in. Thank you.
All right, back here from Columbus Catholic High School as the Dons have a 9-8 lead, 7:14 remaining. Turnovers, the story of this one. Haven't seen any in a while here, but still, Columbus, 7 turnovers in a little over half of a half. Loyal with 9. Definitely a rocky start for both teams. A little bit better recently. We're going to go look at halftime at the recording, but I am pretty sure we stayed at 4-1 for a good 4 or 5 minutes there at the start of this one. So definitely not the start either team wanted, but it's a Monday. I don't know if Columbus, I know Marshfield had off school today. I don't know if these two did. As ball gets down low, up, yes, that is Abril Kubica. She's got 4 to lead Loyal, and Loyal gets the lead back. Gets it over Byro. Byro looking to drive into the lane. Gets it up top to Kibble. Kibble down the lane. That ball's going to get tipped out and ends up in the hands of Byro. Byro into the lane, up, yes. Addison Byro, 2 more. She has 5, and Columbus gets the lead back at 11-10. Lidner gets it across to Kubica. Kubica has it tipped, gets it back to Lidner. Across to Bravner. Bravner back to Lidner. Lidner into the corner. That is Brecht. Brecht back to Lidner. Kayla Lidner gets it to Bailey Bravner. Back to Lidner. Back to Bravner. Bravner looking. It's back to Lidner. Lidner looks to drive. Cut off. Gets it down low. Telrock. She lost possession. Got it out. Back out Lidner. Lidner jumper. Good. That is a 2. Foot was on the line, but that is 2 for Caitlin Lidner. And Loyal takes the lead back at 12-11. Moore gets it out Byro. Byro. And Byro will step early, and she will travel. And we talked about turnovers. Columbus catching back up to Loyal. They now have 8. And now we see Remy Geiger check back in. She checked out on the timeout. Natasha Telrock So we've got, yep, she checks out for Tel Rock. And Lidner inbounds to Geiger. Geiger brings it through the circle, no pressure. This time gets it over to Brecht. Back up top, Geiger. Geiger gets it over here near side to Caitlin Lidner. Back to Remy Geiger. Geiger holding. Now looks to drive baseline. Cut off. Kicks it into the lane. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Columbus. Possession arrow points to Columbus. They will take the ball. Pressure here from Loyal. We've seen them pressure the inbound and then back off once the ball is inbounded, as we see Kibble looking, gets it in, tries to get it into Moore, and she's going to corral it after it's tipped. Quickly ahead. Kibble down the lane, no, off of Jenna Kibble. That ball will jump out of bounds, and that will be a Loyal basketball. So quick back and forth here now as we approach 5:23 remaining here in the half. Stick around at halftime. We're going to talk about first half stats. We're going to dissect the race here for the Cloverbelt East for girls basketball, and we're going to talk about our upcoming schedule, all coming up here very shortly. But right now we still have a 1-point basketball game, Loyal with the lead. This is Lidner. Lidner double team, gets it across to Brecht. Brecht gets it to Kubica, tipped away into the hands of Remy Geiger. Geiger holds, gets it to Lidner. Lidner has to kick it back out to Geiger. Geiger holding, double teamed immediately. Geiger into the lane, floater up, no. Rebound comes down, Jasinski. Gets it to Byrell. Byrell quickly to the front court. She's now working into the lane, tries to spin, has to kick it out to Jasinski. Jasinski working, gets it out to Moore. Moore kicks it back out Brown. Brown working into the lane, shot up, rolls off. Brown with her own rebound, back up. She is fouled, won't go. Annika Brown will go to the line for 2 free throws. She is 2 of 2 in the game. That foul goes against number 34, Bailey Bravner, her first, team 7th. So 4:39 remaining. Columbus is in the bonus. First free throw, Brown, no good, front rim. Second free throw upcoming here. Second free throw up, in and out. That thing was halfway down, rolled its way back out. Geiger quickly to the front court, trying to break this zone. Geiger gets it to Lidner. Lidner cross court to Brecht. Brecht down the lane, up, no. Rebound comes down, Byrell. Addison Byrell now pushing to the front court. Byrell holds here now and hands to Kibble. Megan Kibble working. Has to pick up her dribble, gets it to Brown. Brown off her foot into the hands of Kubica. Kubica, okay. Gets it ahead to Lidner. Lidner holding. Now she tries to dribble, crosses him over into the corner. That is that, and now she's going to travel. Turnover. That was Tylee Brecht. So 3:57 remaining, and Loyal has just hit 10 turnovers. Looking to get the ball in, they get it into Jasinski. Emily Jasinski gets it back to Jenna Kibble. Kibble working to the front court. Kibble guarded by Geiger. Kibble into the lane. Now she will travel. So right back, Columbus with their 9th turnover, and we are back to exchanging turnovers as Bailey Bravner will get a rest. Natasha Telrock checking in for Loyal. Gets it into Geiger, the full court press here across to Lidner. Lidner draws the double team, has to dribble it around, and then jump stop, gets it to Geiger, who breaks the press. Tries to get it through to Lidner, not in position. Another Loyal turnover, their 11th. Moore to inbound here. Geiger tries to take it away, doesn't get it. Kibble will break the press to the front court. Kibble gets it to Brown. Brown driving into the lane, loses the ball, tipped around, picked up by Telrock. And she stepped on the line. It stays Columbus basketball. 3:24 remaining, 12-11. Loyal still with the lead. As they look to inbound, they get it in. Now around to Byrell. Byrell jumper from inside the lane, inside the three-point line. No rebound, Telrock. Quickly ahead, Brecht. Brecht has to slow it down. Gets it back out to Geiger. Remy Geiger brings it to center circle. Pass cross court to Lidner. Back up top to Kubica. Back to Geiger. Geiger 3. No. Rebound comes down. Annika Brown gets it to Byrel, and Byrel pushing quickly to the front court. Byrel down the lane. She is fouled. She will go to the line for 2. Addison Byrel draws the foul. She will get 2 free throws. That foul goes against Caitlin Lidner, her second, team 8th. 2:55 remaining as we see Bailey Bravner get ready to check in. First free throw upcoming Byrel. Back rim, no. Bravner will check in. Lidner will sit down with those 2 fouls for the last 2:55. No reason to risk it here for Loyal. Holly Dean checks back in. Moore will get a rest here with 2:55 remaining. Second free throw upcoming here. Byrel up, gets it. She is 2 of 4, and she ties the game at 12. Geiger tipped away, taken by Annika Brown. Brown cross court to Kibble. Kibble kicks it out. Byrel thought about the 3, now driving the lane. She has it tipped away. Ball on the floor. That is a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Loyal. Good play there. I believe that was Remy Geiger getting the ball out and then getting down on the floor and securing that one along with Addison Byrel. So full court press here on the inbound as we see Bravner and now 5-second violation on Loyal. Another turnover. That is number 12. Unofficially. I'm sure I probably missed 1 or 2, but unofficially as the ball gets into Byrel over her head. She did not touch it, so that is not a backcourt violation. Had she touched it, it would have been, but Dean gets the ball, gets it over to Jasinski, up top to Annika Brown. Brown back to Holly Dean. Dean ball fake, drives in, shot up, no, rebound bouncing around. Telrock takes it. Telrock secures it for Loyal, 2:19 remaining. Remy Geiger into the front court. And now we're going to get a carry called on Remy Geiger. Coach Reith can't believe it. And we've seen a lot of turnovers here on those things that you never see called. I mean, technically, I didn't see for sure, but you see a lot of carries that don't get called in high school basketball, but that one was. So, and now we're going to get a blocking foul on 12. So that's going to go against Tylee Breck, her first, team 9th. So that will send Annika Brown to the line for the 1-and-1. So first free throw, Brown up, off the rim, no, rebound comes down Telrock. Telrock gets it to Geiger, and Geiger will look to break the press. Geiger gets it across the line and gets it over here, Bravner. Bravner, cross court, Geiger. Geiger tries to drive the lane, floater up, in and out, no, and that's going to be a foul, and that's... See who that foul is against. That one goes against Addison Byrel, her first, team 4th. Loyal to inbound, 1:49 remaining. Remy Geiger looking, gets it into Brecht. Tylee Brecht, back to the top, and then across to Bravner. Bravner, back to Geiger. Geiger setting the offense from the top here to Bravner. Bravner, 3, yes! Bailey Bravner hits the 3. Bravner with the 3 gives Loyal the 3-point lead here late in the first half. She has 5, and now we're going to get, I believe, a hand check. That one goes against 11. Tylee Breck commits her second, team 10th, so that will send Megan Kibble to the line for 2 free throws. So Kibble to the line for 2 free throws. First one, back rim, no. Definitely something Coach Wilczek will talk with his players about at halftime. They are 4 of 9, 4 of 10, and make that 4 of 11. And we're going to get a foul on Columbus, which probably isn't what... That one goes against Annika Brown, her first, team 5th. Probably not what Coach Reith wanted there, because now this gives time for Columbus to set their press as Dean checks out. Kelsey Moore checks back in as they get the ball into Geiger. Geiger cross to Bravner. Bravner tries to break it. Telrock taken away. Byrol into the front court. Byrol driving baseline. Around Geiger, up, no, rebound Bravner to Geiger. No, again, Coach Reith up on his feet, wondering where the call was there. Round to Bravner. Bravner, cross court to Brecht. Brecht has to pick her dribble up, and she's going to travel. Brecht travels, another Loyal turnover. That is 14 in the half. And with 56.7 seconds left, Columbus can look to cut into this lead or even tie the game here, as they've been able to for a while, as Byrol works her way into the front court. No, she picks her dribble up, has to get it off to Kibble. Kibble breaks the line and gets it to the free throw line, kicks it out. Brown trying to work into the lane, has to pick up her dribble, kicks it back out to Kibble. Kibble into the lane, has to kick it back out. Byrol just inside the free throw line, up, yes. Addison Byrol adds 2 more, cuts the lead to 1 as Geiger breaks the press, loses the ball for a second, gets it back, now gets it around Geiger. 18 seconds left. Loyal looks like they're probably playing for a final shot here. Geiger around to Brecht. Brecht gets it back up top. Geiger, 10 seconds. Geiger gets it to Bravner. Bravner back to Geiger. Geiger dribbles in. She's going to be knocked down. Shot up. Bravner, no. So they will not get the basket there at the end. We go to the half. 15-14. Loyal with the lead. We will be back after this with our first half stats, talk about the race here in the Cloverbelt, and a whole lot more coming up right after this.
Are you looking to buy your first home? What about building your dream home? Maybe you're wanting to upgrade your current home. Time Federal Savings Bank's friendly and knowledgeable staff are ready to help you take your next big step. Stop by or call one of your local lenders in Eau Claire, Marshfield, Medford, Owen, Phillips, or Wausau. Time Federal Savings Bank makes it easy to apply online at timefederalsavings.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here at Medford Chrysler Center, we have a variety of used vehicles for any need. We carry a large selection of half-ton pickup trucks and 3/4-ton pickup trucks. We also have cars, compact SUVs to full-size SUVs. Whatever you're looking for, come see us here at Medford Chrysler Center. See Kurt or myself, Todd, for that next used vehicle.
Hi, I'm Corey Hoffman with Marshfield Insurance. I'm a commercial insurance agent here in the office. One of the greatest risks that property owners face here in the upper Midwest and this time of year is slip and fall claims. So legally, as property owners, we owe a duty to provide a safe environment to our visitors and our employees. You know, there's several different ways we can prevent or mitigate this exposure. Obviously, we want to be out there and removing the snow and then salting and sanding whenever necessary. In addition to that, you should keep a log of every time that is done, the date and time and what was done. This will help if you do get a lawsuit against you from an incident happening. You have a reasonable means of defending yourself that yes, we did salt and sand at a particular time. Another way that we can mitigate these types of losses would be you use a snow removal service or contractor. They're doing all that for you, but you should also document when and where, what they do. But also take it a step further and see if you can get your business, or if you're homeowners, named as an additional insured on their liability policy. That way, if there is an event, their policy will defend you. And a third way of trying to mitigate these claims would be if you have the means to have like surveillance cameras out on your lot or your sidewalks. Obviously, that's a good means of determining what actually happened there. Sometimes these are phantom incidents where somebody may claim that it happened on your property, but perhaps it really didn't. So if you have any further questions about how to prevent slip and fall incidents from occurring or how your insurance policy will cover them, please give us a call here at Marshfield Insurance. The number is 715-387-4443. And again, I'm Corey Hoffman. Have a great day.
Huge thank you to Marshfield Insurance for sponsoring basketball here on Sports on Focus as we get set for second half action here, about 7 minutes away. Taking a look at the first half stats and the story of the first half, turnovers. I've got Loyal for 14 in that first half, Columbus with 9. Neither team really held on to the ball all that well, and there were a lot of, you see a lot of that in games where neither team is really, where teams are having some issue holding on to the ball. A lot of those 4, 5, 6 tip rebounds too. So a lot of tip balls, a lot of balls flying around the court, and a lot of turnovers. But looking at the points here, we'll start with Columbus. Addison Byro leads all scorers. She has 8. Annika Brown has 2. She is 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Kelsey Moore with 2. Holly Dean with 2. Columbus 4 of 7 from the free throw line here in this first half. For Loyal, they are led by Bailey Bravner. She has 5. Abril Kubista, 4. Caitlin Lidner, Savannah Schley, and Natasha Telrock each with 2. Their leading scorer, Remy Geiger, has 0. She did attempt a couple threes, but Columbus has done a good job closing her out and keeping her from having those opportunities. Huge game, as we said, in the Cloverbelt East as we get set here for that final run. As we talked about, looking here, Neillsville does lead the conference right now at 7-1. Colby technically in second place at 7-2. A half game ahead of Loyal, who's at 6-1, and a half game behind Neillsville, who's at 7-1. Then Columbus Catholic and Gilman both there at 5-3. Some big games also coming up in the conference, as we will see in a couple weeks. Columbus has to win these games. If they're going to stay in this hunt, they've got a bunch of must-win games if they're going to win a conference title. Obviously, they've got Loyal tonight. They still have to go to Loyal and host Neillsville. So their opportunities to really climb into this are now very limited. They've played Colby twice, lost to them both times. They lost to Neillsville in conference, so that's their 3 losses. So if they win here tonight against Loyal, they need either Loyal or Colby to help them out with Neillsville. But that end week, they have a stretch. Friday, February 14th, they go to Loyal. Big game there. And then they come back that following Monday, a Monday game. Neillsville comes here to Columbus Catholic High School. So big games there. In between, they do play Gilman one more time. They've got Greenwood, Loyal, Spencer, Owen Withy. So some winnable games. A winnable non-conference game against Northland Lutheran, possibly. That comes up on the last day of January. So definitely Columbus with some opportunities. We take a look at Loyal's upcoming schedule here, kind of setting the stage for what they've got coming up. Obviously, they've got one more game at home against Columbus. That is their second to last game of the season. If it loads here, here at Columbus, as we see the Loyal Greyhounds come out here, about 3 minutes left. As we look, upcoming games for them, they've got a big non-conference matchup on the 27th at Marathon. Marathon, one of the 3 teams currently tied for second place in the Merrillwood South. But they go to they host Neillsville on the 31st of January. They go, I believe that should be home to Colby on the 4th. And then they get Columbus Catholic again on the 14th. So that big non-conference matchup, I know we have Monday the 27th up in Marathon, that against a very good Merrillwood South team, Division 4 team there. And then a couple other games. Then obviously coming up, we have those crossover games. Fun opportunity for the East and the West to play each other. We will bring you as many of those as we can across the Cloverbelt, both boys and girls. But coming up this week, we've got a bunch of non-conference and Merriwood basketball tomorrow as a doubleheader in Stratford, 5:45. Stratford boys, number 2 ranked team in the state in Division 4, take on the GET Red Hawks from down in the La Crosse area, Gay Electric Trempealeau. Big D3 team. They've done some damage to Stratford in the past, 2 years ago. Last year, Stratford beat them twice in the last couple weeks of the season, last week of the season, and then again in the playoffs in a regional final up at Stratford High School. Year before that, it was GET that knocked Stratford out of the playoffs. So big matchup there, D3 against D4. After that game, though, then we get Merriwood South girls game as the Newman Cardinals, I believe number 2 ranked team in Division 5, or top 5 team for sure in Division 5, comes into town to take on the Stratford Tigers. So big matchup there. The second game of that doubleheader. On top of that, so if 2 basketball games weren't enough, we are also heading over to Auburndale, take a look at the Spencer Rockets, currently sitting second place in the Cloverbelt East for boys, taking on the Auburndale Apaches, who currently sit second place in the Merriwood South for boys. So second place versus second place over there in Auburndale, big matchup there. Obviously off Wednesday. Thursday night, Columbus Catholic, Spencer Rocket, Columbus Spencer, the Rockets wrestling team is home to Neilsville, Grant, and Loyal. So both these schools competing again on Thursday night up in Spencer in wrestling. We will have that one for you. And then Friday, it's 3 more basketball games. We get a look at the Marshfield Tigers as they host the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. Boys-girls doubleheader. Girls game starts at 6. Also heading up to Medford, the first place Medford Raiders. They are hosting the Anago Red Robins in Great Northern Conference action. So a lot of big basketball and wrestling coming up this week. A lot of big events coming up all through the next couple weeks as we get set here for the stretch run. We are 36 days to the start of the basketball playoffs for the girls. Hard to believe we're already to that point, but it is that time. So we are set for the second half here from Columbus Catholic High School. Obviously Loyal with the lead. The ball will be Columbus's to start. So Columbus will start with possession. As they look to get it inbound here with Kibble. Kibble, again looking, has to throw a cross court to Byro, tipped away into the hands of Bailey Bravner. Loyal will steal the first possession, and they will. So Loyal working here as they get back up top to Geiger. Geiger quickly back to Schley, back to Geiger. Geiger into the lane, has it taken away. That ball's going to be off the knee of Annika Brown, out of play. It is a turnover. It will stay Loyal basketball. So used to saying turnover in this game, it just kind of comes out when it's not supposed to. But that is Remy Geiger to inbound. Loyal will keep possession. They get it into Bremer. Kayla Bremer gets it up top to Geiger all the way around Lidner. Lidner will travel. And now we're going to get a warning on Loyal. So Coach Reith gets a warning. So that's his warning. Now we get a 5-second violation on Columbus. And there we go. 2 turnovers in the first. 25 seconds for Columbus gets them up to 11 on the game. Loyal looking to inbound, gets it up top to Geiger. Geiger cross to Schley. Schley looked down low, didn't have anything, drives the lane, kicks it out Lidner. Lidner drives baseline, gets it to Bremer. Bremer back out Schley. Schley 3, back rim no, rebound taken by Schley in the corner. Schley gets it to Bremer. Bremer up. That's going to be an offensive foul. Offensive foul, Kayla Bremer. That is her third, team first. So she will stay out with those 3 fouls. Columbus will impound. That is another Loyal turnover, 15 now, as they get it into Jasinski. Jasinski gets it to Kibble. Kibble gets it across the timeline, pressured by Schley. Kibble working at the top, working on Schley, tries to get it down the lane, loses it. That's going to go Loyal basketball. So Loyal basketball, and that goes as a turnover for Columbus. That is their 12th. Loyal looking to get it in. They get it. Almost try to get it into Bravner. Off of Byro got in the way, and that is a out of bounds back to Loyal. So Loyal now looking to inbound again. They get it into Geiger. Geiger working, gets it to Lindner at the free throw line, gets it to Schley, who breaks the press. Sorry, not free throw line, half court line. Schley kicks it out. Lindner. Lindner three, front rim, no. Rebound on the floor, comes down to Jasinski. Gets it to Kibble, and Kibble will bring it to the front court. Kibble over to Byro. Byro working on Lindner. Byro back up top, Annika Brown. Brown looks to drive the lane. Gets it out. Dean. Dean three, yes. Wasn't sure. So Dean gets the three. Gets Columbus back with a 2-point lead as we see Geiger breaking the press, and she will double dribble. So another Loyal turnover. That is 16 on them now. Kelsey Moore checks in. Kibble gets a rest. They get it into the front court to Byro. Byro spinning in the lane. Bop. Yes. Byro with 2 more. She gets into double digits with 10. And Geiger looking to break the press. Gets it across to Bravner. Out to Lindner. Lindner gets it back to Geiger. Geiger closed out by Moore. As we see a little bit more of a man-to-man look here from Columbus. Now they switch more zone. Down low, Jasinski. She steps out. That will stay here with Loyal. Jasinski tipped the inbound pass away that was meant for Bremer. Kayla Bremer. But Geiger will inbound here for Loyal. Gets it up top, Lindner. Lindner three, back rim, no. Rebound comes out, and that will go out of bounds. It will be Columbus basketball. 15:52 remaining, 19-15 Columbus with their biggest lead of the game. As Brown trying to get it. She's trying to work it forward, gets it to Moore. Moore gets it to Byro. Byro into the front court. Byro picks up her dribble, thought about the shot, no, gets it down Brown. Brown up, no. Shot will not count. The shot will not count. That foul is on the floor. We're going to see who that's against here. That goes against number 4, Remy Geiger, her second, team second. They get it in, down low, Byro. Byro, jump ball, possession arrow points to Loyal. So now we'll see again this full court press that they've been using all game as they get it into Geiger. Geiger, as Moore falls down, Geiger gets it to the front court. Loses it, gets it to Schley. Schley, issue with the grip there, gets it back around to Geiger, gets it around to Lindner. We've seen a couple times now players just hitting the floor. Geiger, three, yes! Remy Geiger finally gets on the score sheet here in the second half as she hits the three, cuts the lead back to 1, 18-19, Loyal trailing, 15:05 remaining as Byro gets the ball. Byro dribbles it back out, now picks up her dribble, gets pressure, gets it over to Holly Dean. Dean, back to the free throw line, kicks it out Brown. Brown driving into the lane. She loses, no, that's going to be a foul. So that's going to be a foul down low, so we'll see who that one is against. 22, that goes against Kayla Bremer, her 4th, team 3rd. And we will see Abrielle Kupista check back in for Loyal. And Megan Kibble checking back in as Moore gets it up top to Byro. Byro over to Kibble. Kibble dribbles to the free throw line, kicks it out Byro. Byro holding. Now she looks to drive. Shot up, yes. Byro 2 more. She's got 12. 3-point lead for the Dons. Ground to Lindner. Lindner holding, gets double team. Now the double team backs out. Lidner has to pick up her dribble, gets it up top, Kubista. Kubista back to Lidner. Lidner, cross-court, Schley, three, no. Rebound comes back down, and that's going to be a foul. Lidner will go to the line for 2. Lidner got her own rebound. She will draw the 2 free throws. That foul goes against Annika Brown, her second, first of the half on Columbus. So Lidner goes to the line for 2. That ball kind of bounced off the rim right into her lap, and she had a clear lane to the basket. I don't think Annika Brown had much choice but to follow. First free throw up, good for Lidner. Lidner hits the first as we start. Scoreboard goes a little crazy there. Sorry about that. 21-19 is the correct score. Second free throw upcoming here, Lidner. That one is up, and that one is also good. First 2 free throws for Loyal here in this game. Not just the half, the game. They did not shoot a single free throw in the first half. As Kibble gets it to the front court. Kibble gets into the corner. Byrel working her way back up to the top. Spins. Down low, off the side of the rim. Rebound comes down to Caitlin Lidner. Geiger quickly pushes it to the front court. Lidner back to Geiger. Geiger looking to drive, kicks it out Schley. Schley driving into the lane, has to kick it out to Lidner. Lidner gets Schley in the corner. Schley driving baseline, kicks it out Geiger. Geiger, 3. Yes! Remy Geiger heating up from 3. That is her second 3. Gets the 2-point lead. Quickly ahead, Byrel got behind the defense. Now she goes up off the bottom of the rim. Ball bouncing around into the hands of Lidner. And now Schley pushing to the front court. Schley gets it over. Kubica up. Telrock up, yes. Big run here, Loyal. 25-21. Loyal with their biggest lead of the game at 4. And now Kibble falls, and we are going to get a timeout, 30-second timeout. Coach Wilczek, we will take it with them. 13-11 remaining, 25-21. Loyal back in the lead.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
All right, back here from Columbus Catholic High School, coming off of the Wilczek timeout. Coach Wilczek taking that one to preserve possession as Brown gets it down low, has to pick up her dribble. Brown tries to get it over to Jasinski. Jasinski has to kick it out. Kibble into the lane, gets it away before she traveled, gets it back around Byrel. Byrel back up top. Kibble. Columbus resets the offense. Kibble gets it to Brown. Brown looking to drive, has to kick it out more. 3. Front rim, no. Rebound comes down, corralled by Telrock. Jump ball, possession arrow does point to Columbus. And now it goes back to Loyal. 25-21, 12:44 remaining. Inbound play, Byrel. Byrel gets it out to Brown. Brown working on Geiger. Tries to get it down low, Byrel. And now we're going to get a foul on the floor against a Greyhound of some kind. Not sure which one. That one goes against Lidner. That is her third, team fourth. 12:39 remaining, and fouls starting to add up here for Loyal. Shot up, no. Rebound comes down to Caitlin Lidner. She gets it to Geiger. Geiger will bring it to the front court. Geiger working as we see Columbus switch back to that 2-3 zone. Gets it back, Geiger. Geiger, three-pointer, yes! Remy Geiger, three threes here in the half, and just like that, she has 9. And we see why as Telrock tips that ball away, and it is Columbus basketball. Just like that, Geiger, there's a reason she's leading Division 5 in three-point shooting in the state at over 50%. Quickly ahead, Moore stepped on the line, turnover to Loyal. Columbus commits their 13th. And that will be Loyal basketball. The official way down here on the other side is the one that saw it, and I think he was waiting for his compatriot to call it as they get it into Lidner. Back to Schley. Schley working on Brown. Schley gets it to the top. Tipped away. Schley ends up back with it here. I think he was waiting for his compatriot. That was the late call. Gets it over Geiger. Geiger closed out quickly as she draws the double team. Around Schley. Schley. Down low, Telrock. Telrock working down low. Up, no. Rebound tipped around. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Loyal. 11:52 remaining. 28-21. Loyal with the lead. So possession arrow will switch directions to Columbus now. As Geiger looks to get it in, gets it in here in the corner to Schley. Schley working back, gets it back to Geiger in the corner. Geiger working, gets it back to Schley. Schley around Lidner. Lidner closed out quickly. Lidner loses the ball for a second, gets it back. Now she looks to drive, kicks it out. Now we're going to get a travel as her foot slipped. Turnover, another Loyal turnover, number 17 on the game. Now, the turnovers have dropped significantly here in the second half as they get the ball in to Jasinski, who gets it back to Kibble. Kibble working up, gets the ball across the line, looking to drive the lane. Up, shot off the front, backboard off the front of the rim. No, rebound comes down to Telrock. Quickly ahead, Lidner with the ball, gets it back to Geiger. Geiger holding, gets it far side, Schley, down low, Telrock. Telrock, turn up, yes. Natasha Telrock with 6, and Loyal gets out to the largest lead of the game at 9. By-roll, jumper, no, rebound, bouncing around into the hands of Remy Geiger. Loyal gets the possession back, quickly to the front court, gets it to Lidner. Lidner holding right in front of Coach Reith. Lidner looks to drive the lane, little jumper, up, back rim, no, rebound comes down to Kibble. Kibble quickly ahead to Moore. Moore gets it back to By-roll. By-roll looking to drive, foul on the floor. We'll see who this one is against. That one is against Caitlin Lidner. That is her 4th, team 5th, as we see number 34, Bailey Bravner, check back in for, and number 10, McKenna Schley, check in for Lidner, as Lidner will get a rest, and Kubica steps out for Bravner. Gets the ball into Jasinski. Jasinski, no, but she will go, no. That's on the floor. So I don't know what the weight was for. 20 commits the foul. Natasha Telrock, her first, team 6th. Ball and play in to, gets it to By-roll. By-roll. Working down the lane, little floater up, off the rim, no, rebound comes down to Bailey Bravner. Gets it to Geiger, and Geiger will bring it to the front court. Not as much press here as Columbus hasn't had an opportunity to set it up. McKenna Schley down low. Bravner just kind of threw it at the rim, and it goes in, and those count just as much as the perfect ones. So that is 2 more points for Bravner. 3, By-roll, back rim, no. Rebound, bouncing around, Geiger brings it down. Remy Geiger, 32-21. 11-point lead here, Loyal, as they start to pull away. Ball tipped around a couple times. McKenna Schley will collect it. And now gets it across. Tries to get it down low, tip. That's off Bravner. That is apparently off Bravner, so it'll be a Loyal turnover. As we see Addison By-roll is going to get a rest here, and Jenna Kibble checks in. So we have 2 Kibbles and 2 Schleys on the floor right now, 1 for each team. As the ball gets in to Megan Kibble. As Megan Kibble works up to the front court. Megan Kibble gets it to Annika Brown. Brown looks to drive the lane, kicks it out to Holly Dean. Holly Dean back up top, Kibble. Kibble into the lane, kicks it back out, Holly Dean. Dean gets the free throw line, kicks it out Brown, back around to Megan Kibble. Megan Kibble looking to drive, has to pick up her dribble, gets it out to Annika Brown. Brown, and now Brown's going to be fouled, and that will send her to the line for the 1-and-1. So Annika Brown goes to the line for the bonus. That one goes against number 10, McKenna Schley, her first, team 7th. So Brown in that first half, 2 of 5. First free throw here. Brown up, off the rim, no. Ball tipped, and that's going to go to Loyal. Jenna Kibble tried to get that rebound, and it bounces in, and now we see Byral check in as number 11. Emily Jasinski will get a rest, and we see number 15, Abril Kubica, check in, and number 10, McKenna Schley will check out for Loyal. So Bravner here to inbound. Gets it in to Geiger. Geiger quickly to the front court. Now she has to slow it down. She gets it over to Schley. Savannah Schley dribbles, gets it over to Bravner. Bravner 3 off the back rim, no. Rebound tipped out, corralled by Remy Geiger. Geiger extends the possession, gets it to Savannah Schley. Schley dribbles it back out towards the top, gets it over Bravner. Bravner holding, gets it back to Schley. Schley looks to drive the lane, has to jump stop, gets it out. Bravner. Bravner travels. So that is another Loyal turnover. That is number 19. 32-21 still, 8:40 remaining. We are in the final quarter of this one as they get it into Jenna Kibble. Jenna Kibble will bring it through the center circle, gets it over to Byral on the near side. Byral looking to drive, has to pick up her dribble. Looking to unload it, gets it to Jenna Kibble. Megan Kibble. Out to Dean. Dean for 3 front rim. No. Rebound comes down. That is Kubica. Gets it to Geiger, and Geiger will bring it to the front court. Geiger. Far side Bravner. Bravner tries to get it down low. Telrock. And through the hands of Byral, and that will be... And then it hits out of bounds, so that is a... We'll keep the ball here as we try and get our clock working. Oh, wait for the, there we go. A little easier to see the clock here now for you guys, as it is Columbus inbounding here. Gets it into Brown. Brown pushes off, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Brown as she pushed off, her third, team second. I mean, luckily that one was, I use the word right in front of us a lot, but that was about as close to me as I can get here as we are high above the gym here at Columbus Catholic High School. So easy call there for the official, gets it into Telrock. Telrock back up top, Schley around to Bravner. Bravner will get it to Geiger. Remy Geiger looking to drive baseline. She's going to be fouled. That foul, I believe, will go against Holly Dean. We'll see what the officials call. Yes, it is. Holly Dean commits her third foul, team third. So, again, Geiger inbounding from underneath. Gets it into Telrock, gets it back out top to Schley. Schley back far side Bravner. Bravner tipped, and that's going to stay here. Good job there by Megan Kibble to get a hand on that one, knock it out of bounds, reset the offense here as Schley will inbound, get it up top to Geiger. Geiger back to Schley. Schley tries to get it down low right into the hands of Addison Byral. Byral pushing quickly to the front court, gets it here near side Kibble. Kibble across to Moore. Moore, as you hear Coach Wilczek probably in the background yelling, get to the rim, three-pointer, yes! Holly Dean with another 3 here in the half as Loyal gets the ball to the front court. 32-24. Gets it up top, Bravner. Bravner out to Geiger. Geiger, double team comes almost immediately. Geiger off the rim. I don't know, back into the hands of Telrock. Telrock up, no, but she will be fouled and she will go to the line for 2. I'm assuming that was a pass from Geiger, but it hit right off the side of the rim and right into Natasha Telrock's lap. She went to the basket, draws the foul, so she will go to the line for 2. That foul against Jenna Kibble, her second, team fourth. First free throw is good for Natasha Telrock. She has one more coming. Caitlin Lindner checks back in with her 3 fouls as we see Bailey Bravner get a rest. Second free throw upcoming here. Front rim, no. Rebound comes down to Kelsey Moore. Moore trying to get it pushing quickly here to the front court. Gets it to Byro. Byro looking to drive. Gets cut off. Picked up by Geiger. Ball on the floor. Geiger comes away with it quickly to the front court. Schley, she has to dribble it back out, and they will set the half court. Now Schley driving up. Yes. Savannah Schley, 4 points in the game. She gets 2 more. Extends the lead out. 35-24. Back out to double digits here for Loyal. Byro, far side, right in front of the Columbus bench. Drives the lane. That's going to be offensive foul on Byro. Addison Byro right into the chest of, I believe, Savannah Schley. She draws the foul. Team 5th, her 2nd. As we will see number 22, Kayla Bremer, check back in. She has 4 fouls. And we see Holly Moore get a rest. I believe Annika Brown checking back in. I'm sorry, not Kelsey Moore check in as Annika Brown comes back on the floor. Schley quickly down the lane. Up, Bremer, up, count it, and the foul. Beautiful play there. Kayla Bremer onto the floor. She gets her first points of the game. She will go to the free throw line. That was Megan Kibble's first foul, team 6th. As now we're going to see conversation there with the official scorer from Coach Wilczek, but the free throw coming here. Bremer, back rim, no rebound, tipped out into the hands of Kibble. Kibble has to get it to Byro. Byro pushes it to the front court. Down the lane, up, no, rebound comes down. Schley collects it, and now she will push to the front court. Little bit of, I want to say a flop, but maybe a little acting there from Remy Geiger. She got just barely touched and went down trying to draw, but down the lane, Lidner up, yes. 2 more for her. 37-24. We're going to get a full timeout, Coach Wilczek in Columbus. We will be back. 5:54 remaining. 39-24. Loyal pulling away in this one.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing. Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.
Quite an effort here from the Loyal Greyhounds, considering where they were statistically at about the halfway point of this first half. Loyal, I mean, still not stats you want to hear. 19 turnovers, but 11 of those happened in the first quarter of this game. So they've gotten it under control here. But timeout Columbus, both teams with 3 timeouts remaining now. 5:54 remaining, 39-24 Loyal with the lead. Columbus will have possession. As we see Kibble looking to get the ball in. Kibble tipped into the hands of Geiger. Geiger gets it to Lidner. Down, foul, count it. About as good as you can do it, as Lidner will draw the foul, get the basket. Steal goes to Geiger. Assist goes to Geiger. Shot goes to Caitlin Lidner. Holly Dean commits the foul, her 4th, team 7th. Lidner hits the free throw. Get the score updated here, 42-24. Ball gets to the front court. Byro, and she will be fouled. So Byro will go to the line for a 1-and-1. 42-24, Loyal with the lead. That foul goes against Savannah Schley, her 3rd, Savannah Schley's 3rd, team 8th. Bailey Bravner checks in. Kubica sits down for Loyal. So talking fouls, Caitlin Lidner now with 4. Savannah Schley has 3. Kayla Bremer 4. Remy Geiger 2. Tylee Breck 2. So as a free throw, first free throw up for Byro is good. So Addison Byro adds to her total. She will draw the bonus. Byrell with 13 in the game, looking for point 14 here. 5:45 remaining, 42-25. Second free throw is up, also good. Byrell hits both of them, and we see the full court press. Geiger quickly to the front court. Geiger kicks it out Schley. Schley back up top. Bravner around Lidner. Lidner holding, gets it back to Schley. Schley will dribble it out, gets it over to Lidner. Lidner holding. Tries to get it down low to Bravner. Now we're going to get a foul. That one's going to go against Bailey Bravner. So that one goes against Bailey Bravner. That is only her second, but the team ninth. So Addison Byrell will go to the line for the 1-and-1 again. 42-26. First free throw upcoming here is up, and she gets it. Earns the bonus. Byrell now with 15. 15 here, looking for point 16. That one is up. She makes that one as well. She is 4 of 4 here in the second half as Geiger, looking to break the press, gets it to Schley. Schley gets it across the timeline. Down the lane, kicks it out to Bravner. She is fouled. She will go to the line for 2. That one goes against 12. No, Jasinski, 11. Team 8th. So that will send Bailey Bravner to the line for 2. She's got 7 here in the game and make it that 8. 43-28, 15-point lead for the Loyal Greyhounds. Second free throw up. That one also good. 16-point lead, Loyal. 5:20 remaining. A lot can happen in 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Brown loses the ball. Lidner tips it away right into the hands of Geiger. Geiger down the lane. Up. Foul won't go, but she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Remy Geiger opposite there. Lidner with the steal. Gets it ahead to Geiger. Geiger down the lane. She draws the foul. Doesn't get the basket to go. But that one goes against Kelsey Moore. Her first, team 9th. First free throw. Geiger up. Yes. Geiger's got 10. So Geiger with 10, possibly, and now 11, all in the second half. So 46-28 as they get the ball into Jasinski, ahead to Brown. Brown will break the timeline, get it ahead. Holly Dean kicks it out. Byrell 3, no. Rebound right into the hands of Bailey Bravner. She will get it to Geiger, and Geiger will dribble it up on Holly Dean. Slowing it down here as we approach under 5 minutes left. Geiger now moving a little faster, gets it to Lidner. Lidner holding, gets it across to Schley. Schley tries to dribble it back, gets it out to Lidner. Lidner stops at the three-point line, has to kick it out Geiger. Geiger, cross-court Schley. Schley looking to drive baseline, little floater up, no. Rebound Bravner up, foul, won't go. Bailey Bravner draws another foul. She will go to the line for 2 more free throws. We'll see who this is against. That one is against number 2, Annika Brown. Her 4th, team 10th. So Bailey Bravner shooting 2 free throws. First one up, front rim, no. She misses the first. 4:31 remaining. 28-46. Columbus trails. Bravner, second free throw up. She nails that one. 47-28 as they get the ball ahead to Byrell. Byrell working on Schley. Byrell looking to drive the lane, has to pick up her dribble. Gets it to Brown. Brown up, no. Rebound comes right into the hands of Remy Geiger. And Geiger taken away. Shumper, Dean, no. Rebound comes down Savannah Schley, and Schley will push it quickly to the front court. Schley gets it to Geiger. Geiger to Lidner. Lidner back up top Schley, around to Geiger. Geiger, double team comes from the zone, back to Schley, back around Lidner. Lidner, back to Schley, back to Geiger, double team comes in the zone. They've been double teaming her when they can, back around Schley. Schley thought about the 3, had to pull it back down. Back to Geiger, back around Lidner. Lidner into the lane, tipped right into the hands of Schley, back around to Geiger. No double team coming. Now the double team comes. Geiger gets it away to Lidner. Lidner, and she's going to travel. So that is a turnover, Loyal. That is their 20th. As we see number 12, Megan Kibble check in. Kelsey Moore checking out for the Dons. 3:33 remaining. 47-28 Loyal. As Kibble gets it in to Holly Dean. Dean to bring it through right through the big Dons logo in the middle. Dean down the lane, kicks it out. She had an open look at the lane. That ball comes down to Kayla Bremer. Bremer gets it to Geiger. 3:19 remaining, and Loyal pushing to the front court. Loyal gets to Lidner. Lidner holding, gets it out to Schley. Schley back around Geiger. Geiger pressured. She's able to keep the dribble. Double team coming around Bremer. Bremer down the lane, kicks it, tries to kick it to Bravner and Coach. But no, taken away Geiger. Geiger, now she's tied up, takes it away, kicks it out Schley. Schley will slow it down. 2:50 remaining. Now we're going to get a timeout, Loyal. Timeout, full timeout. We will take it with them. 2:46 remaining. 47-28. Loyal with the lead.
Here at Medford Chrysler Center, we have a variety of used vehicles for any need. We carry a large selection of half-ton pickup trucks and three-quarter-ton pickup trucks. We also have cars, compact SUVs to full-size SUVs. Whatever you're looking for, come see us here at Medford Chrysler Center. See Kurt or myself, Todd, for that next used vehicle.
Hi, this is Dustin at Abbey Ford. With winter right around the corner, it's a great time to make sure that your tires are functioning properly and that the tread is in a safe limit. You can start with the old penny trick, where you take a penny, stick it upside down on the tread. If you can see Abe's head, it's time to replace the tread in order to have maximum performance out of your tires and to be able to stop in the slippery conditions this winter. If you need any help with tires or tire repair, give us a call at Abbey Ford. We'd be glad to help you.
Back here, 2:46 remaining, coming off of the Loyal timeout. 47-28 as they look to get it in. They get it into Geiger. Geiger, no, taken away. And now we'll see who. I think the foul is going to be on Geiger. Yes. Remy Geiger commits her third, team 10th. So that will send Annika Brown to the line for 2 free throws. She is 2 of 6 in the game so far, but she has 2 more chances here. First free throw upcoming. Nails it. She has 5 now. 47-29. Need free throws here for sure. Second free throw up, nails it. 2 free throws there for Annika Brown. 2:40 remaining, 17-point lead Loyal. Geiger breaks the press with a pass to Schley. Schley, double teams coming, gets it back to Geiger. Geiger kicks it out Lidner. Lidner will hold. Now she dribbles into the corner. Will pass it back up top, Geiger. Double teams coming here. Got to find the player that's open. Gets it back to Bravner. Gets it out to Lidner. Lidner over to Geiger. Geiger holding. Gets it back to Lidner. Gets it around to Savannah Schley. Schley dribbles. Now looking to drive. Now dribbles it back out. Kicks it out to Lidner. Lidner around Geiger. Geiger holding. Takes a couple dribbles. Dribbles it back towards the top. Now kicks it back out top to Lidner. Lidner around to Schley as Loyal running time under 2 minutes. Schley down low. Kicks it back out Lidner around Geiger. Geiger holding. Loyal just running time here, and it's one of the faults of not having a shot clock in basketball. And I will always be upset with those coaches and administrators that voted that down, because this is the exact situation you don't want to see, as Loyal has now run a full minute off the clock here, just dribbling this ball around as Lidner gets it around to Geiger. Geiger to Bravner. Bravner back around Schley. They have no look of intention of taking a shot. Gets it out Geiger. Geiger, double team coming, gets it to Lidner. Lidner around Schley. Schley will dribble it back towards the top. Schley gets it back out Lidner. Lidner holding. Now we'll give it to Geiger. Geiger, double team coming. Geiger dribbles out of it. Cross court to Schley as we approach. They've dribbled off 1.5 minutes. Lidner gets it out, Schley gets out. Lidner gets it to Geiger, gets it to Bravner. Bravner cross court to Schley. Under 1 minute now. Now we're going to get a foul here, and that will finally break as they ran. It was 2:40, I believe, coming out of the timeout. So they ran 1:50 off the clock. Annika Brown commits her 5th, team 11th. So Annika Brown will need to check out. We'll see Jenna Kibble check in for her as Annika Brown fouls out. She ends the game with 6. And Savannah Schley will go to the line for 2 free throws. Double bonus there, so Savannah Schley gets 2 free throws. First one up, good. Schley with 5. So make sure to check out our games tomorrow. Second free throw upcoming here. Savannah Schley up, yes. 49-30 as we see Columbus get it in. Under 1 minute left here as we approach under 50 seconds left. Columbus to the front court. Loyal will keep pace in the conference. They will down the lane, shot up, foul, count it. Addison Byrell not done yet. She adds 2 more to the total and has a chance for 1 more, and the 3 points the old-fashioned way. Savannah Schley will commit her 4th foul, team their 11th. As we see Kelsey Moore check in, Jenna Kibble checking out for Columbus, 38.9 remaining. As, again, the clock kind of off-center there. A little bit of a bouncy area here as the free throw is good from Byrell. 49-33. Quickly to the front court comes Columbus. Kick out Lidner. Lidner holding. No foul coming here, Columbus. They're just looking for the steal. Gets it out, Schley. Schley off her foot. And now we're going to get a foul. That's going to be... So Megan Kibble will kick the free throws. Savannah Schley will foul out with her 5th. So 12th foul on Loyal. So Savannah Schley will check out with her 5 fouls. Kubica comes in for her. Schley will end the game with 5 points. None bigger than that foul and putback off of the assist from Geiger on that inbound steal. First free throw from Jenna Kibble, no good. She looks to the bench and misses the ball as it bounces past her, but she will miss her 3rd free throw of the game. 1 more coming here. Second free throw, gets that one. So she gets her name on the score sheet with 1. Ball tipped away, out of bounds. That will be Loyal ball, 21.6 remaining. Coach will check, coaching to the very end. 21.6 seconds left. His team down 15. As we will see inbound coming here. Can't see the number from behind. It's Lidner. Lidner gets it into Geiger. Geiger looking to bring it up. Gets it back to Lidner. Lidner has to pick up her dribble. Gets it out to Bravner. And we're going to get a timeout, Loyal. 11.3 seconds remaining. Avoiding the turnover. So he'll have a conversation. We will keep it here. So don't forget tomorrow night, 3 basketball games. Varsity starting at 5:45 in Stratford. Stratford boys taking on Gale Electric Trempealeau, followed by the Stratford girls taking on Wausau Newman in a Merriwood Conference matchup. Also over in Auburndale, we got the Stratford boys, 2nd place in the Cloverbelt for boys basketball, taking on the 2nd place team from the Merriwood South in Auburndale. Thursday night, Columbus Catholic and Spencer Columbus, the co-op wrestling team, taking on Neillsville Grant and Loyal's co-op wrestling team from Spencer. As we see the inbound play coming here, 11.3 seconds left. Geiger to the front court. Gets it down low, Kubica. They will hold here. 5 seconds left. Gets it up top around Lidner. Lidner will hold. This will do it. Loyal keeps pace in the Cloverbelt. They come from behind. From a tough first half, they come out ahead 49-34. We will be back with the statistics in just a moment. Oh.
I want to wish everybody a safe ride home. Sidewalks could be
Hi, I'm Corey Hoffman with Marshfield Insurance. I'm a commercial insurance agent here in the office. One of the greatest risks that property owners face here in the upper Midwest and this time of year is slip and fall claims. So legally, as property owners, we owe a duty to provide a safe environment to our visitors and our employees. You know, there's several different ways we can prevent or mitigate this exposure. Obviously, we want to be out there and removing the snow and then salting and sanding whenever necessary. In addition to that, you should keep a log of every time that is done, the date and time and what was done. This will help if you do get a lawsuit against you from an incident happening. You have a reasonable means of defending yourself that yes, we did salt and sand at a particular time. Another way that we can mitigate these types of losses would be you use a snow removal service or contractor. They're doing all that for you, but you should also document when and where, what they do. But also take it a step further and see if you can get your business, or if you're homeowners, named as an additional insured on their liability policy. That way, if there is an event, their policy will defend you. And a third way of trying to mitigate these claims would be if you have the means to have like surveillance cameras out on your lot or your sidewalks. Obviously, that's a good means of determining what actually happened there. Sometimes these are phantom incidents where somebody may claim that it happened on your property, but perhaps it really didn't. So if you have any further questions about how to prevent slip and fall incidents from occurring or how your insurance policy will cover them, please give us a call here at Marshfield Insurance. The number is 715-387-4443. And again, I'm Corey Hoffman. Have a great day.
All right, back here from Columbus Catholic High School as the Loyal Greyhounds survive a tough start. They win 49-34. Talking stats here, we're going to start with the victorious Loyal Greyhounds. Remy Geiger, 11 points all in the second half. Bailey Bravner with 10. 5 in the first, 5 in the second. Kayla Lindner added 9. Natasha Telrock, 7 big points there. Savannah Schley, 5. Abril Kubica, 4. Kayla Bremer added 2. And the big number there, 20 turnovers. 20 turnovers for Loyal in that game. They do survive that, as they will go, as most of those occurred in the first about 8 minutes of this one, as they had some issues there in the early going with turnovers. Both teams did. But they were 10 of 13 from the free throw line, all of those in the second half. Loyal did not shoot a free throw in the first half, got to the line much more there in the second. Big part of that, including some big and ones there in the second half. For the Columbus Dons, they were led by Addison Byrell. She put in 19. Holly Dean had added 8. Annika Brown, 6. Kelsey Moore, 2. Megan Kibble, 1. Dons, 12 of 19 from the free throw line, including Addison Byrell being 5 of 5 in that second half, keeping them in it. We talked about the turnovers with the Loyal Greyhounds. Columbus not too far behind. I had them for 13. So definitely a tough night for both teams holding on to the ball. But Loyal comes away with the win. They will move to, as we get a look here, Loyal will move to, trying to load here, they move to 10-2 overall, 7-1 in the Cloverbelt East. See if I don't believe Neillsville played tonight. Nope, Neillsville, yes they did. They played a non-conference game at McDonald Central. So now Loyal will move into a tie at the top of the Cloverbelt Conference. They will be a half game ahead of Colby. And then Columbus Catholic will drop to 5-4 in conference. and their title chances are starting to thin out here a bit. Now, lucky for them, they're Division 5. They will, playing a couple D4 schools will definitely give them an advantage going into the playoffs. But Loyal Neillsville tied at the top. They play coming up here soon. We will make sure to have that one for you. But for now, we are going to check out here. 49-34 Loyal with the win. Make sure to check out tomorrow. 3 big games, 2 from Stratford, 1 from Auburndale. Check out onfocus.news/sports-live-streaming for our full schedule all the way through to the beginning of February. Big games coming up all over the area. But for tonight, we are going to sign off here from Columbus Catholic. The Loyal Greyhounds come from behind, win this one 49-34.